you have to start out by becoming an example yourself. I think when people, I've been riding my bike to work every day and everywhere for the last 20 years in San Francisco, and sometimes I forget. It's just part of my daily routine. But people walk up to me on the street and they'll say, "Did you just ride all the way from downtown? Isn't that a really long way?" And I remember when I used to think it was too. And I think living by example is a good way to start. And it slowly, but you have to have patience with it. It very slowly builds up into this momentum that we're starting to see in San Francisco, that might push us over the edge into something a little bit better. But as far as we really need to manipulate public opinion in San Francisco. The problem there is that there's just so many people who feel entitled to drive. People drive to work from one end of town to the other. It's only a town of 49 square miles. There's no reason why anybody needs to drive anywhere in the city if they're not handicapped or really old. Yet it's California way of thinking that they need to drive. It's their God-given right or something. And that's what needs to change. And I think the price of gas is sort of helping a little bit in that. Right now, people are really curious about the people. I went to Kaiser for a sore throat the other day, and the woman behind the counter said, "Oh, you got here by bike. That's what I'm going to have to do pretty soon." And she was dreading it, and I had to tell her, it's not going to be so bad. After 2 weeks, you'll never want to go back. And she said, "But I live up on top of a hill." And I said, "Oh, after 2 weeks, you'll be fine. You won't even notice the hill anymore." So it's a teaching experience, one person at a time, in a place like San Francisco. And I think we are destined to win, and I get really impatient. I want to see it happen now, and I want to have a revolution. And we have critical mass, and sometimes it doesn't work out the way we want in terms of public opinion. But I think one day it'll happen.